Bonjour. Right, so this video can explain what Dragon Spirit Worldwide is. As you can see, Ying and Yang, there's two dragons. Both here. So the idea behind this, what it's standing for, and what it's meaning in life. You've got black dragons, white dragons, or we call them dark dragons, and dragons of light. You've got one on each shoulder. One's telling you, go on, go for a smoke, go for a drink. Don't worry about doing your exercise, you can do them tomorrow.
I'm wasting money.
Spend the money, you don't need to save it, enjoy it, have a good time. You know, this could be the devil or whatever you want to refer to it as. But this is your dark dragons. You've got the light dragons, they're making the right choices. They're telling you, pay the bills rather than buy beer, rather than buy tobacco or cigarettes, or go and spend it wherever you know you shouldn't be spending it. Keep up, come on. So the idea behind Dragon Spirit Worldwide is chasing away the darkness out of your life. So that you've got these two dragons, and it's up to you to be feeding the good one. Where you put your energy is where your life flows. Come on, get your backside moving. Chop chop. Now, what do I mean by this? See, your white dragons, this is your light dragons. This is, I'm making the right choice. I'm paying my bills. I'm putting money aside for the future. So, this is Mum, important call about dinner. Can't argue with food.
Food's the best thing ever. One of the best things you can have.
But, again, it's pizza, cheese puffs, pastries. Sometimes we know food's good for us, or it tastes good for us, but it's not the best thing we can do for ourselves. It comes down to, but why do we do it? Oh, it's alright, we can do twice as much jogging tomorrow, and that'll make us feel better. And then you get to tomorrow, well, don't really need to do this twice as much jogging. And you look at yourself in 10 years, where are you going to be? You're eating pizza, you're not doing the exercise, you're not doing the things you know will make your life better. It's 10 years further, 20 years further, and you wonder why your life sucks, why you're surrounded by darkness. You watch your life gone down. Now, I've been in this situation. Done it. Thank you. Been there, where you're surrounded by the darkness and you're the white dot in the yin and yang.
Yeah.
And it seems like everything around you is not going to the way it should. You're trying your best, you're holding on to this white dot, you're wanting to be hopeful and everything's going to come good. But the decisions you make and the actions you take are leading the darkness to come into your life. So if you picture the yin and yang not as a picture of flow, but as a ball, as a globe. Come on, mind the poo. Right, if you add in weight to the bottom half, this dark half, you wonder why your life goes down. It's because that's where you're putting your weight. Understand that if you instead you concentrate on the black dot within, which is working on yourself, you concentrate on the black dot within the white half of the yin and yang, you're working on the lighter stuff. All around you is the lighter stuff. You're working on the demons and you're chasing the stuff out of your lives. So what we're doing now is we're jogging, we're exercising, we're doing this 5-mile jog to the beach that we haven't done for 6-7 months. Been sat down not doing it, just watching things fall down around me. It's not great. So I've been making better choices, becoming better with my life. And we're setting up this Dragon Spirit Worldwide to help you guys do the same. That if you can work on doing this on the light side of things, working on the right choices, that your life hasn't got any choice but to get better. Now, I don't know what size dark circle you're in, or what side of your white circle you're in, but it is just a matter of keeping going. So this is a 5.5 mile drive. I haven't done this for months. I haven't done really any exercise. Bit of working out in the morning, and that's been it. Go on, backside moving. Jog. Get your backside moving. Now, again, this is my choice to go running. He's chose, you want to come for a run? Yeah. So this is his choice as well. Be pushing him. This is something I wish I had when I was a kid. See, my old man passed off when I was 7, 8. I was young. I spent a good first 20 years of my life figuring out how to be a man. What should a man do? How does a man protect himself? And I tell you what, it doesn't feel good because I felt like I had no protector, like no one to stand behind me, no one to fight my battles for me. And I let that badness take over. I'm still a good person trying to do the right thing, but the darkness was in my life never seems to shift. You know, it's always constantly thinking, you know, when is this going to end? Or one day I'm going to be rich, one day I'm going to get this sorted. Get your backside moving. Deep breath, keep going. And this was like, darkness can be hard. It'll make you a pain in your stomach. It'll make you want to stop. It'll make you want to rest. But you've got to keep going. And move it. Point being, I wish I had someone to push me on like this when I was growing up. Because I didn't. It was down to me whether I brushed my teeth. For a little while I didn't. Got a few missing teeth. It's not a good thing. You want healthy teeth, you've got to do the right thing and brush them every morning. You might be on the way to bed, you might be tired. I'll just brush them in the morning, be alright. And then guess what, you get up late, straight out the door. That takes an effect. Maybe not straight away, but soon it does. Missing teeth here, there. I could do with a good few. Come on. If you're not chasing down the dragons inside you, and you're not doing the right choice, your life is going to go downhill. And when you get to a point where you think, this thing's coasting, you stop, understand this yin and yang is a flow. It's like a tornado, it's spinning, one goes up, one goes down. It not stops moving within inside each other. Move it, deep breath, keep going. Look, we're nearly halfway there. See that red box? Right, we'll don't stop till we get there. You can have a breath there. Another good idea for you, setting goals.
Get there.
Some things seem hard in the long run. Like, oh, you've got to go from A to B and it seems like a million miles. Just like white belt to black belt does. You only do it by taking one step after the other. So, oh, I've done one step, can I stop now? You look at where your goal is. If you ever want to reach there, do you have the choice to stop or you've got to keep going? Everyone's moaning about the heat. Oh, it's too hot for
So
this.
much, just a bit of heat.
It's too hot for that. So when we was coming out, Logan said, right, I'm glad I wore a white t-shirt because it's going to help push some of the heat away from me. So as I say, darkness attracts the heat. And it does. If you're really, really dark, looking around bad is going, darkness absorbs the light. Doesn't let it go anywhere. It warms up, makes it worse. If you work on the white side, the light side of things, concentrate. Come on, nearly there, don't stop now. Come on, push it. Little steps. Little steps, you're 20 steps away. You there? Red box. Move. Go. Even when it hurts, even when it's painful, even when you're tired, even when you don't want to do it. Move, stop there, not before. Get going. Come on, head up, smile. Look where you're going, not what's stopping you. Logan, red box. Come on. Because you just walked that. See that lamppost, we run into that and then you can stop. Go. Right, I'll run to that. See, this is an example, yeah? Follow this. Might be others that want you to stop. If it's too hard, they can't keep up. Might be your own family. Sometimes you've got to keep going. There. Even if you get to a point where you've got to slow down, take a breather. Sometimes life gets like that. Yeah, you can run with a stick, put your fist in it, deal with the pain and keep going anyway. But, go. No, you can't count down a stitch, you wait till the bad stuff goes. You got to deal with it even though the bad stuff's there. You can't run through a stitch the moment you get a bit of pain, the moment you get a bit of trouble, the moment someone says like it's too hard, then you just slow down for a little bit. That's when the darkness catches back up. That's when the unfitness catches back up. And the laziness creeps back in. You see the white half and the black half of the yin and yang. They're chasing each other. Guess what? You slow down, black one, sure enough, is going to come round and bite you in the arse. You don't have a choice but to keep going. And Bob Marley said this. He was shot or injured and he was in hospital. He was due to perform on stage the next day. Guess what? He was there. Someone asked him, how come you're there? He says, well, the guys that get there out in the world trying to make a difference for the bad dragon, they don't take a day off. I said, how can I? So if you're sitting there thinking, I'll just do this tomorrow, understand that this dog dragon's catching up with you. It's up to you to outrun it. Stitch is just a stitch. You still got both your legs, still got both your arms, your lungs working, you're not having a heart attack. Get your legs moving. So it's easier to jog than it is to walk fast. Right, well, I don't want to go slower, keep up. Move it. I think I'm doing enough. Little. Come on, move it, but no. One day I'm not going to be here to push you. One day it'll be up to you to push you. And it'll be a stitch. Call it a failed business. Call it a break up with a missus. Call it a heartbreak. Losing one of your parents or both. Being bankrupt, having to start again. Life will be painful sometimes. If you stop every time it is, you never get to where you're going. So important to keep it going. Even if it's walking, slow down. Especially by a road, with my hands. Alright, come on, cross the road. Come on, we're nearly there. Last bit, best bit. Straight up this sand thing to the castle on the top. This is everyone has their mountain. It's our mountain, top of that. Go. Come on, run. The last bit, then we can have a rest. And then we're going to do it all the way back. Up the sand. Made it. Head up, smile. Head up. This way. Smile. Stand up, make it look easy. Stand up, deep breath. Even if you're dying on the inside. Stand up. Yeah, stand up. Deep breath. Stand up, I'm strong. I'll be going like this on the inside. Never let it go. Stand up straight. Catch you on the jump back. It was on the other side of all this running, chasing stuff, getting to where you want to be. Paradise. Wow. Done. There's a bit of a mess. So I jogged on a little bit and finished from last few 100 yards myself, broken down into a walk and a stop and a walk and a breathe and a stop and a walk and a stop. It's like, right, get to a point where there's other people that won't go as far as you. Maybe sometimes you've got to walk that little bit further, push a little bit harder, and it's up for them to find what's inside to keep going for the last little bit. See, it's when you're the closest to achieving your goal, when you've done all of this, 4.9 miles, that you've got all the tiredness, all the effort, but if you look at how far you've come and how little you've got to go left, it's the last little bit, it's the last little bit when you've got to push the hardest, it's when it makes the most difference. It's not being knocked down 7 times and getting up 7 times, being knocked down 7 times and getting up 8. You know, getting up 9 times, getting up one more time, doing that one more round when you've got nothing left, when you think you can't do another round, but you do one more round. That's the important bit, and that's from inside. Don't just fucking bellow, come on, move your backside, get your legs moving. It's inside. You've got to find that in you, that spark that keeps you going and pushes you to get where you want to go. Nobody can shout it at you. I can't tell you to do push-ups. You're sitting at home and you go, yeah, I'll do some push-ups tomorrow, the day after. Do them, you know. I can't do them for you. You can pay me all you want in the world to be an instructor, but I can't do it for you. It's the effort's got to come from within. Feel good? You should. I was just saying, I can't make you run that last bit. When you've done 4.9 miles and you've got 0.1 left to go, it might be when you feel the most tired, because you've done the 4.9 miles. It's like, oh, I've done all of this. It's the last little bit that wins the race. You know, it's pushing that extra bit when you think you can't push that extra bit. It's doing 9 rounds when you think you can only do 8 rounds. When you're tired and you've been beaten up and you're fighting, but you think the other guy's winning, but you still keep going, you still get back in there. You see Rocky 4 when it's against Dolph Lundgren. You know, Dolph Lundgren's like, I can't keep beating him, he's like a machine. You know, it's when you won't stop. It's not about how hard you hit. How fast you can run. It's about how far you can run and keep going. It's about how hard someone can hit you, but you keep moving forward. It's about how tired you can be, but you keep going. Not about how I can do this bit and then I'm tired, then I stop. It's about I can do all of this even though I'm tired, I'll still keep going. That's what makes winners. That's what makes champions. It's the last little bit. It's the hardest little bit where you have to push the hardest that makes the biggest difference. And yeah, that makes sense? Head up. You don't. Just get it exercised to standing up and sitting up straight. Get your head up. Shoulders back. Deep breath. Don't collapse. Stay strong. Stay strong. Having the balls, courage, was counting to actually upload it. So if you don't see this video, you don't see all the little clips of us running, what I was talking about, it's because it didn't face the last little fear was to do it anyway, to put it out there and to show what I've got to offer, to what I've got to help, what I've got to say. And what am I scared of? My own voice. How silly. I wasn't asking you a question, I was talking. Try not to interrupt. But how silly. You know, the last part of this is if you see it or not. It's whether I say it or not. It's whether I say it to you guys or not. It's whether I've got the balls to act on what I've said I'm going to do and actually put this video together to show you guys. If you don't see it, that's because I decided not to. And what a shame that would be. You know, the people that this could have inspired, the people that this could have helped, but I chose not to because I was worried what some of you might think. Bollocks to it. You'll see this video coming to a place near you soon. Yay, Dragon Spirit. Right, end of the thing. Feed your light dragon. You've got to be the warrior in your mind. Subscribe, like, hit the button, all that stuff nobody wants to listen to, but hit the button, you'll hear more of this, and then I can hopefully help you to do more, be more, become the you that you know that you can be, because that's what I want to do. I want to help maybe 10, 20,000, 100,000 people get their white to black belts, but more than that, you know, karate takes on learning. It's not just about training yourself to fight, but to get into the point where you can fight your inner demons, because you're not worried about anything outside, but you can actually turn and focus on yourself. Because self-improvement, you win every time. Every time. The best thing you can do for yourself. So let me know. What good did you do for yourself?